Good morning, students. Today we go for the software engineering session 3. What is a software crisis? In generally, software crises are we are going to design a software which is taking as a large time. That means a large projects. It has some software crisis. So large software systems often do not provide the desired functionality, take too long to build, cost too much to build, require too much resources like time, space to run, cannot evolve the meet changing needs. For every 6 large software projects that become operational, 2 of them are cancelled. On the average, software development projects overshoot their schedule by half. 3 quarters of the large systems do not provide required functionalities. Here, generally, what going on software crisis? Suppose we are seeing some of the software applications which are running in the mobile. That background will be work for nearly 6 months or 1 year. Sometimes the big projects it takes us 2 years, 3 years, and 5 years also. There the issue is the user or the customer think like I need so and so. Based on the idea, they come to our development team, and their views will be telling to the developers. At the time of developing stage, suppose the project is going on around 3 to 4 months, then the customer views will be changed. There what happens, then automatically whatever the 3 hours 3 months or 4 months of work will be going to zero. That is the reason we call it as a software crisis. Software crisis means whatever the functionality we are doing, that is not up to the desired view, so that there we may implement is called as a software crisis. And whatever the idea the customer is giving to you, that building will be so difficulty. For that purpose we are working hard to get the desired goal, but it is too costly. Whatever the estimation of the customer and our development team functionality or the building a desired goal, it is too high, then automatically the project whatever the taken the project it will be closing. So that is the main software crisis, because whenever we go for the large long time projects, it definitely required the more person's time and too many resources like buildings and employment, and they're getting their salaries we have to be calculate. That's the reason for every 6 large software projects, only 2 of them are cancelled, because the main reasons is they did not get the desired functionality, or the cost is too high, the development cost is too high, and the customers giving as a license software, maybe the thinking of that is too desired, then automatically the project will be cancelled. These are not isolated incidents. The company, well-known company IBM, will all doing the necessary service survey, how the software crisis will be occur based on the IBM is survey of 24 companies developing the distributed systems. There, the 55% of the project cost more than expected. So, whenever the starting itself, we are estimating 10% or 20%, but when go for the developing, it cost is nearly 55% more than the expected cost. And second one is 68% overran their schedule. Suppose the customer has told you, sir, please complete the project within 6 months, but the project will be delayed by schedule of 68% because the testing or developing or something, it takes too much time. Suppose if the customer completed within the 6 months, we have to be make a schedule of 2 months only, then only we can success in the completion of the project. And 88% had to be substitutionally redesigned. So after completion, so whatever the customer is given, the views we developed and we given to the customer, they check and they have to be modified. 88% of that their views will not reach the goal. So that is the making the IBM company. So these are the software crises isolated in the market. So software product size is increasing exponentially. That is faster, smaller, cheaper hardware. Software is everywhere from TV sets to cell phone. Software is everywhere from TV sets to cell phone. Nowadays, each and every TV also supporting the Android system and the Wi-Fi system and Netlinks, all will be comes under the softwares. Software is in a safety critical systems like cars, aeroplanes, nuclear power plants. So the cars will automatically getting the without driver, the car will be running by automatically, and the gear system, gearless cars also having the software, and the aeroplanes, the maps they are using as a software, nuclear power plants, and we seen somewhere else like a distributed systems, embedded systems, real time systems. These kind of systems are harder to build. Software requirements changes, software evaluation rather than being built. So what is the software crisis? The crisis is depending upon the development of large software systems is a challenging task. Small projects we will not get any crisis because as small applications it will be easy and we will develop. There is no need to getting any crisis. But when you go for the large software systems, the challenges are more, so that the software crisis will be appear at the middle of the development stage or the end of the development stage. Large software systems often do not provide the desired functionality, take too long to build, cost too much to build, require too much resources to run, cannot evolve to meet the changed needs, cannot evolve to meet changing needs. So previous slide also we discussed why the software crisis will be happened, because of it's taking us a too long to build the functions, and the cost is also too much because the employments and the building cost or developing software cost, that is also more, and the time we have to be spent, number of employees we have to be taken and we have to be run. But finally the evolve the meet or the view of the customer needs not satisfied, then automatically we get the software crisis. Software engineering focus on addressing challenges that arise in development of large software systems using a systematic, disciplined accountability approach. Here, some of the article is titled in 1987, that is No Silver Bullet, Essence and Accidents of Software Engineering. This is some of the author is Frederick P. Brooks made the argument that there is no silver bullet that can kill the werewolf software projects. And some of the Brooks given him some philosophies about the software a little bit. Here we have some of the properties for that is soft essence, complexity, conformation, changeability, and invisibility. Since these properties are not accidental, representing software in different forms do not affect them. What is the software engineering process? Software engineering process is the glue that holds technology together, enables rationally and timely development of computer software. Software engineering process is a framework of a set of key process areas. It forms a basis for project management, budget, and schedule control, applications of technical methods, product quality control. Here, the software process is a technology together. When you go for developing a software, different types of technologies we are going to be gather, and which technology is easy to the user for friendly environment, that will be added to develop a project. There we can see the timing rationally and combination of different types of software products, so that we can easily complete our task. Identify the new problems and solutions in software production, study new systematic methods, principles, approaches for system analysis, design, implementation, testing, and maintenance, provides new way to control, manage, and monitor software process, build new software tools and environment to support software engineering. Why this process is happened in the software engineering? Because every time, every day, the software is going to be updated. New technologies are introducing. Why the new technologies are introduced? Because it is a friendly environment of the user. That's why we have to be update the system and identifying the solutions in a new technology and the pattern of systematic methods, principles, and analysis part of the design or implementation or testing or maintenance, where the way to control the new solution for our problem, we use the methods in a new updated software technologies. Our major goals is to increase the software productivity and quality, to effectively control software schedule and planning, to reduce the cost of software development, to meet the customer's need and requirements, to enhance the conduction of software engineering process, to improve the current software engineering practice, to support the engineers' activities in a systematic and efficient manner. Here our main important of our major goals is the software productivity, and the goal is our main important. For this we have to be see the scheduling, cost, customer needs, and the testing of the software product. That is our major goals. Next one, similarity and difference from conventional engineering process. So the difference, programming versus software engineering. In programming, the process of translating a problem from its physical environment into a language that a computer can understand and obey. The art of debugging a black sheet of paper. And next one, a pastime similarly to bagging one's head against a wall, but with fewer opportunities for rewards. In software engineering, the establishment and use of sound engineering principles in order to obtain economically software that is reliable and works efficiently on real missions. So here the programming and the software engineering. In programming, we can develop any programs in our personal desktop so that we will find some results where they are used in real time, all real missions, and some cases just only we go for practicing only. So that is the program language is a white paper thinking of our writing program. They may be run in our systems and seeing the result, and maximum 50% that programs will not go for the real time applications. Why the programming is not go for real time application? Because we are not follow the software engineering principles. We are not analyzing, we are not testing. Only our goal is in the programming is I have to be get the result only. Where the software engineering is a principles of economically developing applications to use in real missions. So we have a small difference is there. The computer science and software engineering is concerned with theory with fundamentals in computer science engineering, whereas the software engineering, the practicality of the developing, delivering useful softwares, where we concern in the computer science, there we can read. That is, suppose we go for one example. In 1.1 we are practicing C language. In the 1.2 we are reading studying the data structures. Here we are reading some programming languages. Up to the completion of your BTech we are learning nearly 10 to 12 programming languages, where you have to hear the theory you are reading in the books are guided by some of the faculties. Then we are practicing in the systems. After practicing that, we cannot go for a real time application development. In the real time applications we have to be combined the group of programs, then only one application will be designed. Only one program cannot develop or cannot design a software application. We have to be go for combination of different types of programs, then only it will be a real time application. Here the computer science students in the engineering, they learn a simple programs or the practical programs to get the results. Based on that knowledge we have to go for the real time applications. In software engineering, here we are going to analysis, design, developing, testing and maintenance. These are the main 5 steps to develop a software engineering. So in a programming also we are also learning the pattern steps, like write a flowchart. In the C also we are teaching flowchart, algorithm and developing a program. Based on the 3 means, in the flowchart we are giving as a pictorial representation of a designed problem. For algorithm, we are giving a step-by-step process to develop a program. In the programming based on these two, we are designing. It is a easy method to developing a application. That's why the software engineering in a real-time applications they need these 5 steps. Any product or anyone you will go for analysis, design, developing, testing and maintenance. These are the 5 important points throughout the software engineering language. Anywhere we have to be see these 5, we have to be check any product. Software engineering is a part of system engineering. So here the system engineering means hardware, software and the process engineering. Hardware means we need a CPU, the process speed we also consider, the RAM capacity to writing a program or the execution of the speed, and whatever the development of a software we are using, that will be installed in the system. After completion of this, we are writing a program. There the processing engineering will be starts. System engineering is concerned with all aspects of computer based systems development, including in system engineers are involved in system specifications, architectural design integration and develop deployment. So the next topic is software quality attributes. So coming to software qualities, conformations to explicitly stated functional and performance requirements, explicitly documented development standards and implicit characteristics that are expected of all professional development software. Here McCalls has given a 2 category of software quality factors. One is factors that can be directly measured by using the bugs or defects. Second one, factors that can be measured only indirectly, that is usability or maintainability. Here the quality of the software will be identified by the errors or the we call it is as a bugs or defects. One example I can tell you. Suppose if you are having a desktop, you are installed a game software, or everyone know PUBG game, that is installed in our mobile. Okay, after installed you going to play a PUBG game, you started it running 10 minutes or 15 minutes, then mobile will be stuck. and no, the screen will be fully stuck. We cannot move, or we cannot touching, or we cannot back step. It all will not work there. Then we can tell that the software is having a error. So first we are checking the game is happened after 15 minutes. Then you go for directly restarting your mobile phone or the system. After again you started the same game. Again this time what happened? 10 minutes it is again stuck. Then again we go for the next process, again reboot the system and again playing. This time same 10 minutes your game will be again stuck. Then automatically the users will be think that the software is, the game software is worst. Then automatically uninstall the game. Okay, that is called as the bugs or the defects. You are started, it is stucking, or sometimes you are moving, the keys are not working, you have to move left side, there the game components will not work, then it is also one bug. So not only the game, you can install any software in your system, it is not working properly, then automatically we can identify it is a bug, or we can call it as a defect. This is happened when, if your application is in, go for the real time process, there we can find the bugs and usability of the person. When identifying the 10 minutes, after the 10 minutes we are getting the stuck the screen, or we are not moving forward, that is we comes under the maintainability. So you have to be tell the developer after 10 minutes it is the stucking, because the developer thinks that, so how, why this stuck will be happened, because the number of users will be running an application, so that automatically the server is busy and automatically the system is not processed for further, then automatically the instruction will not receive the received, so that the automatically it will be goes for the deadlock situation. When the situation is happened, automatically the screen will be stuck and no instruction will be received from the server. It will be waited for the time to receive the instructions. That's why the systems or mobile phones will be stuck, because the server will not giving any response, it is waiting for the response, no other instructions will not be taken. In this case our phones or the desktop systems or somewhere else, it will be go for the stuck. There automatically what we are doing, just we are pressing the button or we are making as a reboot the system. Actually the stuck will be happened, only the instructions will not received from the server, then it is waited for waiting for no other instructions will not be accepted, because it is already waiting for one instruction, other instruction will not be taken. So in, so that the system will be hacked, that is a struck, hackers struck, so that we go for the restarting the process. McCall Richards and Walter group these factors into three categories, focused on three aspects of software product: its operational characteristics, that is the production operation; its ability to undergo the changes, that is the product revision; it is adaptability to new environment, that is the product transitions. This is the diagram what they division into three parts. So one is correctness. See, the five main important is correctness, reliability, usability, integrity, efficiency. Product operation includes correctness, reliability, usability, integrity, and efficiency. You all know some these are the real time examples. That is the correctness means the results whatever you are giving. Like example of 2 plus 3 equals to 5. If the result is 5, it is a correctness. 2 plus 3 is equal to 11, it is a wrong. The result is 11, it is a wrong. We are checking the operations on the real factor numbers or the real numbers, always giving the sum is right, then it is a correctness. And reliability, we are trusting the system, that is called as a reliability. So by using our application or our system or software, we can trust that is this is going giving as a correct results, then that is called as a reliability. Usability, if you are using 1 hour or 2 hours or 3 hours, it is running correctly, then it is called as a usability. Integrity, integrity means combination of different softwares or different languages, that is called as a integrity. Efficiency, it gives the fast accuracy, speed of a application. These all comes under the efficiency. In the product revision, revision means after developing your product, we go for the real time application. There we have to be use the maintainability, that is a service we have to give, and flexibility, testability will be using in the revision. Where here the product transition means carrying one place to another, that like that is a portability. If you're having a desktop application, it is alone standalone system, so we have to be work in a home or the office location only. There, if you are developing a desktop application or the mobile application or both, we can use it is a portability. Portability means easy to work anywhere, any place. If you are using, if you installed a software application in our phone, it always carry throughout your phone, throughout you, so that it is a portability. And reusability and interoperability. So reusability means once we have used again and again, we are using the same application. And the interoperability, in the process of involving, we have to be use the operationals. See the product of operations. One is the correctness, reliability, usability. So I already discussed with the correctness, reliability, and usability. Reliability, the extent to which a program can be expected to perform its intended functions with the required precision. Usability, the amount of computing resources and code required by the program to perform its functions. Integrity, the extent to which access to software or data by unauthorized persons can be controlled. Efficiency, the effort required to learn, operate, prepare input for, and interpret output of a program. So product revision, maintainability, flexibility, testability. Maintainability, the effort required to locate and fix an error in a program. The effort required to modify an operational program. The effort required to test a program to ensure that it performs its intent function is testability. Product transition, the effort required to transfer the program from one hardware and or software system to another. Reusability, the extent to which a program can be reused in other applications. Interoperability, the effort required to couple one system to another. So dear students, if you have any doubts, you can call WhatsApp number and clarify your doubts after completion of the session or the next day or any time. You make a WhatsApp call so that your doubts will be cleared, and in the next week we give the notes so that you can read it. There also, if you have any doubts, you make a call by using WhatsApp, or you can come through Zoom for completion for face to face interaction session. Okay, thank you very much.